All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the special playlist wrap-up commission week. I am here with Kellen Goff, who is still mediating his signal, but he should be here within a couple of seconds. As you can see on screen right here, this was yesterday's commission, Gargle Oil. I sent an email to the commissioner yesterday, Mr. Pokédex, as I had like one final inquiry before I wanted to officially put this out there and get it on the wiki. So as I'm pending a response, we're gonna get started on today's commission, which is going to be Minkxjition, which is a magic purple ferret alien. If the title still says cat, I was reading through the document.
Hey, this my job. That's my job.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's my job.
Alrighty. I wasn't sure if you were still here yet.
You just start drawing.
I'm just the drawman.
You
okay.
just start drawing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Back in the hole.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is Kellen, the one who says the things. Mwahaha. It is I. All right. Today we have Minkxjition, the Omnitrix's DNA sample of a Nuven from the planet Spekubi in the Andromeda Galaxy. Minkxjition is a humanoid mink with purple fur. He has no mouth, a blue nose, a long tail, and he looks just like Kuro. I'm sorry. And he wears a green, white, and black uniform with gauntlets at the end of his wrists and elbows, and the Omnitrix is located on his stomach. He's 2 feet tall. Are y'all ready for the abilities?
Let's do it!
I'm going to assume they said yeah. Okay. Minkxjition's main ability is mana reflection. Minkxjition's fur can reflect any mana-based attacks, regardless of the power behind them. Very, very powerful. Spell negation, too. Any spells casted on Minkxjition will be immediately negated due to the properties of his fur, and can even destabilize and cancel the effects of other magical workings he makes contact with. So, he's a negate attack from Yu-Gi-Oh! He also has telepathy. He can communicate with others using his mind to make up for the no-mouth thing. And he can swim, unrelated to everything else. He has slick fur, and that makes him a great swimmer. So, now, his weaknesses. There is a limit to his fur reflection. While Minkxjition's fur is capable of reflecting any type of mana-based attacks, it is useless against any non-mana-based attacks, like a punch, a bullet, or other types of energy blasts. It's just magic, nothing else.
That's a good balance.
Wow. I think so, yeah. This seems like a good utility alien. Because he is a bit combat inefficient. Well, or insufficient even. While magic users are almost useless against Minkxjition himself is very weak in combat situations due to his smaller size, average strength, and average durability. His telepathy is limited. Minkxjition is only able to communicate with one person at a time. Which is interesting because that puts him behind people who can just speak and everybody can hear them, like normal. Lastly, spell incapability. Minkxjition has a natural mana, yes, but it is incapable of casting spells due to his fur immediately canceling out said spells. That's really clever.
Yeah.
That's a really clever weakness. So wait, he can cast spells, they just immediately fail?
I guess so. So he's a magic shield,
sucks.
but exclusively a magic shield. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Minkxjition. There is a bunch of mythology to him. A bunch. I could go over that later, but I can right now see there are a lot of questions in the chat, so I'll do that. By the way, thank you, MaxPerfection_Skull, for joining Ink Drop.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain a little bit ink drop is?
So the ink drop is
Yeah.
the first tier in our Patreon/YouTube membership. You get at least one update every single week, an exclusive update on what we're doing with our projects. A lot of it is stuff that we don't say publicly, so it's a little bit of a special secretive treat. You also get access to at least 2 streams a month on the first and third Friday of every month, where we stream. Sometimes we play games with y'all, sometimes we work on said projects, said secret projects. And you also get special access to the Discord chats, so y'all can discuss your findings and your special interests.
Your
outside
lives.
of, yeah.
Your love, your desires. All right. And also, if you join it, we will acknowledge you and clap and like you.
Yes. We will like you more. We do pick favorites.
You know that approval that you're always searching for? You'll find it here if you join Ink Drop. All right. What color do you want your what? What is this Albie guy talking about?
Your teeth? What'd you say?
What color do you want your teeth is the question. White.
Yeah.
I would like my teeth white. Thank you.
That'd be nice.
Albie also asks, are you voicing any characters in Meteor Madness? I don't know what that is. So no, I don't think so. And what is your favorite Gujitsu that you have voiced? Viper was a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure that was his name. It was like years and years ago. But Viper was a lot of fun to be because he made all of his S's. So he would be like, I want a snack. You know, that kind of thing. Snack. All right. Who put Kellen's head in a pickle jar? Am I Sketchy says I'm a tad loud. Am I still loud?
I turned you down when I saw that first message. If you're still loud, I could turn you down even more. Because I had you cranked yesterday because when you're on your desktop microphone, it's very quiet. So I just gotta adjust based on the device. What? I am serious, yes.
Here. My thing is on 4G for some reason. Okay, now it found the 5G. Weird. All right, sorry. Okay, let me keep going.
I can do something special
one
with
question.
His tail.
Oh, how about you make it like a wand, like with like a Fairy Odd Parents wand with like a little star thingy at the end?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, but I want to see if I can try to make it look a little more natural. Maybe like well, I did these like swirly patterns for his whiskers. Maybe I can just end it with like
ooh,
like swirls.
I know he negates. Wait. I know he negates the magic, but what if there was like a little mana energy thing in a star, like Electro's mask in No Way Home?
Oh yeah, hold on, that could work.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Little mana star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
It doesn't even need to be a star. It can have a bunch of arms to it, just as long as it's gleamy. I kind of do like it being a star, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to give Ben a finite number of transformations like an Alien Force when the Omnitrix said he had over 1 million aliens?
No.
I haven't planned on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, even if we did, the finite number is 1 million. So I can't imagine we'd need any more, but at the same time, I don't know. He could have more than that, sure.
Fair.
He could have every alien.
What subjects did you guys choose to study in school? I chose media studies, trauma, and art. I went to college shortly for months because thankfully the voice acting work started up a little bit Not too long after I did, but unfortunately that meant I didn't have the time for it. But while I was there, I studied astronomy and drama.
I went to college.
What about you?
Um, when I went to college for a year, I was debating about prioritizing art, but I just did general studies, so I was just getting everything I needed for a general degree, and then I figured once I got all those classes, I'd start going for something specific, but I never made it that far. I started making the online stuff work, so I was like, well, no thanks.
Fair.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy voicing Fiddlesticks in League of Legends, or did it destroy your vocal cords? It didn't destroy them. We made sure that we had like ample rest breaks, a lot of tea, and we took like about, I want to say 8 weeks doing Fiddlesticks in full. 4 for exploratory, 4 for, oh wait, no, I think it was 4 weeks. It was either 4 or 8. But they split the exploratory sessions apart from the actual recording sessions. And that was a lot of fun. What is your favorite alien from the... I have no idea. A bunch.
Like, more or less than 50.
Bro, I recorded it in like 2020 or like 2019. You got
Okay.
me.
All right.
You got me, man. It's a good question. What is your favorite alien in the whole show? I like Buzzshock. Teehee. Wait, what about you?
The good old Swamp of Fires.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Alright. Let's see here. Meteor Madness is a new Gujitsu series coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Would Rex Salazar be immune to the DNA alien xenocyte? I don't know. What are the requirements here?
It's been a while since I've tapped into the Rex lore. I do think he does have some type of like hyper immunity because of the nanites in his body, but xenocytes, I don't know, because he's been infected before too. I don't think I'm educated enough on Rex to really know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Kuro, would Ben use loop drop and Minkxjition in the 5YL motion comic, and how would Ben use them in comic in the motion or in combat in the motion comic? He will not. The motion comic is written, and these two loot drop in this one were created long after that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably the obvious way is just like if he's fast changing through it, and there's like mono attacks coming at him, or maybe if he's like doing tag team with Gwen against like Charmcaster or whatever, and he can be like the shield that jumps in front, and then she has the spells behind him. The defense.
Divinity also like does magic in a way, like it's not straight up the same mechanics of magic that like come from like Earth Prime or Ledger Domain, but it's still like the same source. So perhaps Minkxjition could be able to negate some spells from Eon or Divinity, but you know, then he could probably just set him on fire or something. So it'd be very dangerous to bring out Minkxjition at this far into the series.
True.
Yeah.
As for loot drop, probably just, I don't know, go into a big guy, punch, throw his gold at people. Let's see here. Can we get a "It's my boy" from you, Rob?
It's my boy!
There you go.
There you go.
How do you deal with stress? That's a good question. I'll drink tea like right when I wake up and right when I'm about to go to bed. That tends to calm me down.
Hmm.
Otherwise, my plate and knowing my boundaries and all that, and knowing that not everything is the end of the world.
That's a good method.
What about you?
I use stress as a motivator. I try to turn it into a positive. I'll like feel the stress and the negativities and be like, well, what can I do to not feel this way? What's causing the stress?
Yeah.
Usually it's something coming up. So I'm like, the sooner I get this thing done, the less I'm gonna have to stress about it. So if anything, like I wouldn't say it's a positive thing, but it's certainly something that keeps me going. So
I mean, yeah, everything's energy. If you redirect it into something productive,
Right.
then that's using it for good.
Yeah, I'll be like, I won't be able to stop stressing about this until it's solved, so let's just solve this thing right now. So that's how I do it.
But when it can't be solved right then and there, how do you manage the stress?
If I can realize there's literally nothing I can do about it, usually I can just put it away. It's there are times where I can't fight it, but for the most part, I can still like understand, be like, well, there's nothing I can do right now, so I'm just gonna go do something else, I guess.
No point worrying about things you can't fix.
Right.
Hey, Kellen, what's your favorite alien to voice? And also, what's the hardest to voice? My favorite, probably after all we've done with him, is Portaler. He was. I'm really glad you were like, no, I want you to do it. I want you to do this. And I guess to that end, Mantibolt was a lot of fun too, because they're kind of in the same spot. And then the hardest, I don't know. The Void was a lot of inward screaming. I can't remember all the aliens I voiced in it because I took a lot of them on so we could save money. I don't know, Echo, the inward stuff is like, it can be good and it can be bad, but it's, more difficult than speaking outward. It's just more technical.
Yeah.
Let's see. The new 3 Days album. Do you listen to 3 Days Grace?
I have, yeah. I have a sticky note telling me to listen to the new album, actually. But right when I was going to, we did the trip, so it's on my agenda. I have to do it when I'm drawing, because when I'm editing, I can't listen to music. And I've been editing a lot lately.
Yeah. Audio editing sucks for that reason.
Yeah.
What are your favorite foods? I like pickles. I like Fuji apples and green apples, and I like udon a lot. What about you?
I like onions, I like eggs, and I like chicken. In any assortment, any way it's cooked, raw. Yes, even onions. I'll eat it.
Animal King just donated 5 Canadian bucks and says, can Ben become a hero of Gujitsu? Maybe. If they're living beings, sure.
I'm gonna say yeah. I got faith.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Echo was your Fun Time Freddy voice. It actually was not. Echo is inward, Or Fun Time Freddy is outward screechy. All right, let's see here. What if he shaves all of his fur? Can he cast spells then? I guess so. That would take away the immunity.
True.
Hell hunters on Spakoo even hunt the species to make magic immunity coats referencing mink fur coats. That's clever. Let's see.
I really like the lore of this the more I'm thinking about this. This is a really, really cool alien.
It's fun. I can see how it would be very annoying in ledger domain.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. Can divinity talk to the Grim Reaper since he thinks he's beyond God? Well, he
Grim
certainly
Reaper?
thinks he can.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just said the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper? Sure.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
Yeah.
Will there be a dedicated Professor Paradox video anytime soon?
Ooh.
What would that even be about?
I've always had this theory that Paradox is the strongest character in Ben 10. I've mentioned it a few times, and I keep saying I'd love to do a video on him, but yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty tricky to put together a script for it. But I can say if it was going to happen anytime, like it wasn't going to happen anytime soon. We got too much to worry about. Aside from we're going to be dropping a vlog tomorrow over on our second channel, The Rust Bucket. So make sure you're subscribed to there. We're going to highlight a lot of the trip we did, and we're going to preview 2 videos we're working on. The first one where we make every single smoothie from Mr. Smoothies, and the second is a trivia drinking video.
Great. My signal's being stupid.
That's okay.
My signal's being dumb.
But aside from those, aside from those and the 5 Whale and Beyond videos, we really have nothing else planned because they're so stacked with dedication and time we're going to need to do. So it wouldn't be anytime soon. And then even then, after those are done, I'm going to have to go back to the breakdowns. I can't keep y'all waiting on those for too long. So it would be very far in the future.
How come we're in subscriber only mode?
Are we? Oh, yes. No, yeah, we are. That's to prevent a lot of spam. You have to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are only 55 people in here.
55.
Joel?
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I normally don't stream on Fridays, so half the usual crowd is gone. But that's A-okay.
Fair enough. So, Joe Alon gives $2. Thanks, Joe. He asks, Superman or Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four for me.
Really?
Yeah, I had more fun with it.
I like Superman a bit more just because, I don't know, feels like, I don't know, it felt funner to me. I liked both, though. It's a close call.
Yeah.
Has Kuro Kellen seen or heard of the show Code Lyoko, the books, or the live-action sequel? Yeah, I used to love Code Lyoko when I was a kid.
I used to know how to play the theme song on piano.
When we were, it came out when I was in like elementary school, so we used to like play pretend. And I always used to pick Odd.
Yes, Odd's the best one.
Odd was fun.
Odd was so cool.
He for a while I experimented as you do in elementary school with different personalities and stuff to find out what you're going to be. I experimented with having my hand on my hip like he did because he did that all the time. I was like, maybe not for me after a little while, but it did feel cool for a bit.
Yeah.
What are y'all's favorite songs? I mean, that changes a lot. Currently, I think my favorite song is Islands in the Stream by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. What about you?
I like songs that feel like some sort of journey or like a ballad. Like not exclusively, but if I was gonna say favorite, like I like what's that Celine Dion song? How am I forgetting the name of it right now? That's insane.
That's the way it is.
All coming back to me now.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a really
song. Yep. I like Only Human by Christina Perri. I like Crazy by Aerosmith. Afterlife, Avenged Sevenfold, which are all vastly different genres, but they all have that same key thing where it's like this big epic ballad. I love songs like that.
Hey man, if it sounds good, it sounds good. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more questions. Yeah.
Question.
What's Rob's favorite design he's ever come up with? Ever.
Oh fuck.
I know.
I don't have one, and it's not really. I know it's kind of a cop out, but I mean, truthfully, like I've actually sat down and really tried to think of this, and I just can't because I love a bunch of things for different reasons. I guess if I had to choose just my skull logo, because it's very simple, easy to do, and easy to remember. So probably that. Just my little skull.
Iconic.
Yep.
Klein Magpente says, question for Kuro and Kellen. If you were able to extract everything and every detail, opinion, and error, would you move on to another series or try something different for the channel? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if there's only so much canon content we got on Ben 10 right now, like, you gotta keep it from going stale.
Yeah.
Go to something else. So, looking for a question. Do you think nanites could counter magic? Maybe. And that's hard to say. They're very, very different things. Let's see. Robin Kellen, I need help with the story. Would Ben accept Death's decision, or would he throw hands to decide his fate for himself? I guess it depends on what
what's the
it's
decision?
about. Yeah, like if it was someone he loved and it was a bullshit thing, then he'd probably throw hands.
Yeah.
But if it was something really fair and everybody was cool with it, he'd probably let it go.
Yeah. Stuff like that is very hard to have a hard and fast rule about. It's very situational.
Yeah. He is a multifaceted character. If you give us more details on what Death is deciding about, then maybe we could give a more definitive answer.
What am I gonna wear today, Tennyson? I don't accept your decision.
Is that Pete?
I don't
know.
know.
There, Ben.
Hello there, Ben. Yeah, that sounds like Pete.
Be my guest. Okay, let's see. Are there any other cosmic entities like the embodiment of chaos or a god of space opposite to Paradox? None that we've really thought of, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are, but like not out of any type of like cosmic placement or destiny. Like Paradox is very much a person of his own making, versus like celestial sapiens are born gods. So, you know, given Paradox can just like build a freaking portal and all of a sudden like go outside the multiverse, I'm sure there's other people out there that had similar experiences.
True.
Yeah.
If you were going to do like a similar thing to 5 years later, but with another existing series, what are some front runners that would be interesting?
Truthfully, I would never do this again.
Fair enough.
This took 9 years and way too much effort. I would never do this again.
Okay, but say everything you've done up until now makes the process way easier and way quicker.
If we had a budget and a large team,
what would you do then?
That's tricky. Like, does it have to be like the 5 years later model where I'm taking a show and expanding on it and bringing it into the future, or am I just like making my own motion comic? Because if I have to follow like a legacy continuity,
let's say yes, and you're just expanding the lore in whatever way you see fit, but still building on an existing story. Would you do it for
I know we
X?
just talked about it, but maybe Code Lyoko.
Yeah, I was thinking Code Lyoko too.
Yeah.
Now that they mentioned it, that's
Because
such a
there's so
rich
much that
world,
got
and
unexplained. Like, who were the men
there's
in
way more
black
to
that were
explore
after
there.
Franz Hopper? Why did they build that supercomputer in the first place? Like, the show ended, they never explained it. They got a sequel
Yeah.
series, they never explained it. What the hell was Franz Hopper doing? Like, I want to
Good
know. Yeah.
question.
So, yeah, Code
Very
Lyoko.
good question. Cool. All right, let's see. Hey, Kellen, what kind of cartoon art style would you like to see Ben 10 in? We've got that original one he was in. It's just so perfect. If I had to choose, I mean, the Invincible style is really fun. I don't know. I don't want to see him 3D animated. It would have to be 2D.
What about Destroy All Aliens? Like, did you like them in there? No. I kind of like that.
3D is just very hit or miss for me, and it's, once like Ben 10 just feels like it has to be a 2D show now.
I feel that.
Have you guys ever interacted with the Danny Phantom cast? I know you interact with the Ben 10 cast a lot. I go to conventions with Colleen O'Shaughnessy a lot. She's really nice. She's a good mama. Rob Paulson is a sweet guy. We've had like maybe a couple conversations. I don't really know much about what's his name, Kaufman.
David Kaufman.
Yeah, I don't really know much about him.
He doesn't seem as involved in the online fan space, which is cool, but it makes it a little less easy to reach.
Gray Delisle, I go to cons with all the time. She's really fun to talk to.
I ran into her in an elevator once. That was about it, though.
Was it at the con that I...
It was at MomoCon, yeah.
Was it... Yeah.
It was actually crazy. I said, "You look like Gray Delisle," because I thought it was someone trying to, like look like her, like, as a cosplay or something, and she was like, "That's because I am," and I was like, "Oh. Well, hello."
That must have made her day. That somebody is like, "You look like Gray Delisle," like, to be compared, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Have you guys read the Invincible comics? I have not.
I did, because I kept getting spoiled and it was pissing me off.
Fair.
And as I was reading it, I already had so much of it spoiled. I was like, "Oh, okay, well, it's not that surprising." But it was good. It was a good read.
Would you like if the baby Big Chills came back to grow up with Ben, or do you prefer that they are away and living their own lives?
I'd like them to come back, but they don't have to live with Ben.
Yeah. They'd be cool to just visit for a bit, like we did in And Beyond.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm still in high school, but my dream is to become a voice actor. Any tips on where I can start? I think if you didn't ask this question yesterday, then somebody asked the same exact question yesterday, which is really weird. But my answer is and as it was and still is, go into drama, do drama as a extracurricular or as an elective or whatever, because that builds up the skills you need. But take your time with it. Be a kid. experience high school, there is no rush to be a voice actor. It's not going anywhere. I would like just sort of gather life experiences, because you'll need to draw on those later for has to bring themselves to a role, right? And that's only the accumulation of our experiences. So you have to have unique experiences and live a life so that you can emulate that life later. Yeah, don't be impatient. Then it will not work out, unfortunately. But in the meantime, just act, make stuff on YouTube if you like, do comic dubs, just sort of start cutting your teeth. Nobody has to start when they're in high school. Like, I wish I hadn't, honestly. I feel like it was a mistake. I missed out on a lot of experiences and being enjoying being a kid and all that, because I was so focused on the game, but I feel later in life, I won't go into detail about it, but I do regret it a bit. There are some things that I wish I had done while I was younger. So yeah, in conclusion, live your life.
We're gonna have plenty of experiences as time goes on. You and me, buddy.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna make up for all of it.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm about having fun.
Yeah.
What is the rainbow energy that Portaler shoots? I guess interdimensional ?
Yeah, it's just like him connecting to the temporal zone. Pretty much, yeah. It's a way for it to look like different than just like a portal, like a regular portal. Because there's so many portals in 5-way-L. Gwen makes portals, Eon makes portals, Zim makes portals, Portaler makes portals. So yeah. I try to make each portal looks different. So Portaler gets the rainbow Kirby dot portal.
Good answer. What were your favorite cartoons growing up besides Ben 10? I really liked Jimmy Neutron and Kids Next Door. Those were the ones I obsessed with the most.
Great choices.
And Naruto. And
yeah.
What about you?
I loved Kim Possible. I loved Teenage Robot. I loved I don't know, I feel like I watch so many more cartoons than I can remember just casually, but not enough to really like stick with me through life. Like, I've seen Foster's Home, I've seen Camp Laszlo, I've seen a fair amount of Ed and Eddie, but they just don't stick with me like Ben and Danny have.
Right. Oh, Joe donated $2 and says, "Dang, Kuro ran Azula over it with an elevator."
Oh yeah, she kicked my ass afterwards. I didn't want to admit it, but it happened.
Nah, it's cool. She can kick anybody's ass. Honestly, she's strong. Yeah, let's see. When you put a picture of heartworm mutation would look. What? Of what heartworm mutation would look like? I mean, you'd have to you'd have to be more specific, and you'd have to commission it probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. What made you decide that Eon would be the main villain of 5 Years Later?
I love time travel. I always thought he was super cool in Race Against Time, and I felt like he could have been so much more than what the show gave us. And he also made sense. Like, he was just kind of a natural, like, if I was going to do a multiversal crossover thing, why not choose the guy who already crosses universes? It just kind of made sense, and I like him. So it was a pretty easy decision. I don't even think I considered anybody else.
Fair. When will the new aliens be on the server and thus on the wiki? when Rob is done with them. It doesn't take long for him to post them after they're done, you know?
Yeah, most of them are posted within the same day. If there's any stipulations, we're either gathering info or like a gargle oil. I'm waiting on one final piece of information from him, but generally just right after.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's up with your mic today, Kellen? I am currently in a car on a movie lot right now because I'm doing this in between jobs. So I am coming to you live from Hollywood. Woohoo.
Woo! This is how
But
much
I
he
love you
loves
guys
y'all, folks.
so
He
much.
still came. Yeah.
That's right. Let's see. Kellen, why did Gigatus sound so different in Glow Shifters? I'm unsure what you mean. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Inspired moments with Kellen. Very inspirational. Is Kellen's life a bit iffy? What do you mean? I love my life.
It's a bit
What's wrong with my
iffy.
life?
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with my life? I mean, everyone's life is a bit iffy at one point or another.
There's no gold standard
Boring
for life.
You. Let's see.
I barely talk about my 4 years as a trapeze artist. Sorry, what?
Kuro the trapeze artist.
Yeah.
He just got rid of trapeze and went to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that William was a wasted character? In my opinion, he was a good addition to the romantic conflict with Yumi and Ulrich, but I was tired of him being under Xana's control. I feel like William was just sort of there to be new eye candy. It was just like, it was that time where it's like the one of the most popular characters that made everyone squeal was like, oh, I'm the edgy one. I got a dark past. He was just a Sasuke thing that they added way too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he only got to be on Team Lyoko for like 10 seconds before he got absorbed by Xana, and then once they freed him, he didn't get a resolution, a redemption, a wrap-up. So yeah, I would say it was pretty wasted. He should have been on Team Lyoko for at least, at bare minimum, 3 episodes. I would have done it for a whole season, but... Well, half a season. Half a season. Give me half a season with him on Lyoko, and then dedicate some of the finale to reflecting on the fact he was possessed. Like, they completely glossed over all of that once they set him free.
They trusted him pretty damn quick with the computer, didn't they?
A little bit. I think, because Yumi was the most distrustful of him, but I think that was like when they started finding the other supercomputers, and they were kind of like pressed for time. So they're just like, hey, William. And he did earn his spot a little bit. I rewatched it maybe like 2 years ago, so it's a little bit fresh in my mind. I think they did a good job making you like him, but they'd certainly jumped the gun because he was not ready for Lyoko.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sketchy says they really like Minx's outfit here and could imagine this being some sort of Nubian fashion.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was afraid I was deviating a little too much from the reference art. But I wanted to give a little bit of a mystical approach to him.
I like it. I like his little Doctor Strange collar there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see. Can full stop hold someone who exists in every point of time and connects with all version into one body?
If he clenches his butt cheeks so freaking hard and doesn't stop, yes.
He clenches his butt cheeks so hard it starts a black hole.
Yeah. No, I would say, like, circumstantially, sure, but it also has to have, like, immense concentration. Like, when you're gripping onto something, you can only grip for so long. So imagine, like, you're hanging off a cliff, and you're squeezing it so hard, trying not to fall into the abyss. That's what it would feel like. So however long Ben can keep that up, he could. but it wouldn't be easy and it wouldn't be indefinitely.
Right. Have you met any famous celebrities, Dylan? Yeah.
You're cutting out a teeny
I
bit
run
again.
into people in the group. Oh, great.
Oh, jeez.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Hello?
It seems just sporadic. I don't
Hello?
think there's some. Yeah, you're back. Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
hi.
Hi.
I'm on the roof of the parking structure. I don't understand why it's doing this. Well, it seems to be fixed now. So, short answer, yes. At conventions all the time, I will, I'll meet people in like the green room and stuff. Let's see. For a Ben 10 and Wings Club crossover, what would Ben be the fairy of? Technology is already taken, so what can you see for him?
The fairy of smoothies.
Hello?
Oh, God. Oh, great. The car turned off.
Oh, I was gonna say your audio
Hello?
quality just changed dramatically. I thought you were a whole different person for a second. I was like, how did you get in this call? Hello? Can you hear
That's so weird. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, your audio quality just changed. You sounded like a different guy for like that last sentence. I was like, who's in here?
Was it better?
Yeah, no, you're fine now. Oh, it was better actually.
Alright.
It was slightly better.
Odd.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, Ben 10 is the fairy of smoothies.
Yeah.
SSG Jorge or George just donated $5, all American bucks. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he asked, where does Kai / Blossom Swamp Fire hate come from? I never have had a problem with Kai being Ben's final love interest and preferred Blossom Swamp Fire. Yeah, I really like Blossom Swamp Fire's design as well. I think it's just the hate just came from, the fact that his original design was so perfect already.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like in truth, I don't think it's that bad, but it's like the fact it was replacing something I already enjoyed very much, so it added an extra layer of distaste.
Right.
As for Kai, I think they just don't like that she's his true future, and also kind of backpedals on the whole, in life, not every crush works out sort of thing. And the first time Ben learns that lesson, it turns out, no, actually, you're gonna marry her. So it's like, oh, okay, well, lesson unlearned, I guess. He was right the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess for Kai, I didn't mind it much. It's just like, whatever,
Yeah.
Like, I would have to see more of his relationship with Kai before I was like, yeah, they're meant to be together. But like, I don't think he's ever like of all of the love interests he's had, I've never seen any one of them be like perfect for him,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. If you ever get a chance to play Monster Legends, I hope you have fun with the game. There are a lot of cool monsters that would be perfect for 5YL. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but sounds fun. If there was a live-action Ben 10 movie, would like if the credits were animated in classic series style, like for the
Ooh.
nostalgia and love to the origins. That'd be
fun.
great.
Yeah. Did you ever see the cut credits for the Scooby-Doo movie that did that?
No.
There was a whole animated intro sequence for the 2002 Scooby-Doo movie, and they cut the whole thing.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to go watch that after. Alright, let's see. I have never heard of Wakfu. I don't know what that is. If Swampfire had to be a fusion, who would you want him to fuse with?
He already does so much. Maybe something that allows him to fly.
Okay.
Maybe Gravitak, then he can fly around and then he can create like fire constructs by like gravitationally manipulating his fire.
That'd be so cracked.
It would.
Kuro, which of Kellen's many voices do you think you can do?
Do I think I can do? Truthfully, none of them.
I think they're asking which one of my characters do you think you could do? I think is the question.
I could try Sornitho maybe. I don't know. I can probably get
and I
maybe
can't draw like you either.
I could maybe get like 40 to 60% close to some of them if I really tried, but like off rip right now, no, absolutely not.
Fair enough. I wish you would meet Ashley Johnson, Kuro and Kellen. Well, she's going to be at this next convention I'm going to, SAC Anime, next weekend after this one. So maybe.
Shit. See if she'd be down for an interview. You're like, please,
Perhaps.
we love you. Like come in, like bow down.
Please, Ashley, please.
Yeah, like get on your hands and knees and like have like a collage of like pictures of Gwen. I'm sure she'd be really into that.
Oh my god. Stuck together to a college board.
Yeah.
Like a flip out thing.
Yeah.
Like, reason one why you should be on my channel. We are really cool.
Yeah.
And reason number two, we are not cool. And we like when we made you picture.
Yeah. She's like, why is that a picture of my house? Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to show you that one.
That's Gwen. See, there's the eyes.
Yeah.
There's the Ryder Ben says, anyway, I went to a theme park today and it was great. So my question is, what is your favorite theme park ride and why? I like Space Mountain at Disneyland a lot. I also like Jaguar at Knott's Berry Farm. What about you?
I don't know theme parks well enough to know specific ones, but I love roller coasters and I love the big swing rides.
Oh, dude, why have we never thought of that? We should all go to a theme park. When you guys come here, we should go to Disneyland.
I've never been to Disneyland. Disney.
Don't you wanna?
Do they have really cool roller coasters?
Yeah, they have a lot of cool rides there. I Space Mountain is my is really fun. Splash Mountain isn't as fun. I don't like it as much. But Matterhorn's really good. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff there. And then in California Adventure, you got the Incredicoaster, which is really high octane. I've never been on it.
Is that based on
Kinda
The
want to.
Incredibles?
Yes.
Oh, neat.
Kellen would be happy about this because I just got a Transformers toy ad on the channel. Okay. Oh, I see. Cool. I didn't know that. Yes. That rocks. No, we haven't watched Code Lyoko Evolution or Red Chronicles. I'm not that huge into it, but they look. I mean, I've heard good things. How was it?
It was okay. I was watching it when there wasn't an English dub, so it was tricky, and it was also in like 480p on YouTube. So I stopped because I was very frustrated with, like, it was like I was watching it like with my eyes closed, pretty much. Like I couldn't tell what was going on. So I read what happened, and then it ends on a cliffhanger. So I was like, oh, okay, well now I don't want to get invested. And I can't find the books anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're online somewhere on like a comic reader or something.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the Bloxs hate coming from? I think he's cool. The Bloxs hate comes from the fact that we made Legos, and that makes no sense for a being to be made of something that comes from Earth pop culture. That's pretty much where all the hate comes from, is that he's just a Lego monkey, and that's kind of lazy, question mark.
Yeah, I just don't like him. Like, I feel like I'm beyond the logical arguments, because then you could be like, oh, but the mummy doesn't make sense. Oh, Clockwork doesn't make sense. Like, bottom line, I just don't freaking like him. I don't want to have to prove to you why I don't like him. Like, I just don't, and I don't think I ever will.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair, but you can make an argument for the logic of the mummy, because you could just say that Thep Kufans visited Earth around ancient Egyptian times, and they made mummies based on that. But you can't say that for Legos.
Yeah. And like Legos are like a name brand product. Like mummies are like kind of a thing. Clockwork, Atomics, they're all like robot-like, but I mean Legos is like an actual trademark, like very exclusive, recognizable thing. So it's just so freaking out there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it could have been like a mutant monster or something, but making him an alien was
even
a bad
sounds
idea.
like Legos, like the sound effects. Like he is an actual living Lego monster. It's so weird. I don't care for it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Sketchy says, forgot to mention this earlier, but Minx's telepathy weakness was based on a scene in Invincible, where Alan could talk to either Mark or Immortal, but Mark couldn't talk to Immortal and vice versa.
Oh.
That's cool.
I remember that scene.
Okay. Yeah, someone says, I love Bloxs, but honestly, I feel like he was only made to sell toys. That's fair.
Yeah.
Corday, we already answered that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bloxs lore is pretty dumb as well, that's true. Levi says, how do you know the Lego Corporation doesn't have an alien locked away in their lab?
Listen, you
I
can
guess
give me
we
the
don't.
most bulletproof scientific explanation on why Bloxs exists. I'm still not gonna like him. Like, you can bring an actual Lego creature to life in real life before my eyes. I'm still not gonna like it.
Alien Steel says he likes 5YL Bloxs more than the Omniverse one. I agree.
Thank you.
Raven says, that's a good point, actually. No, it's not. She's saying, what if Lego has an alien locked up in their Lego lab?
That's terrible. You should boycott them. Let them free. Free the Lego alien.
Secret. Here, maybe if I leave this stream, maybe that'll lead to less cutouts.
Worth a shot.
All right. Edward says, remove Bloxs' studs. All the hate goes away when you remove his studs.
And the color.
Not
palette
really.
And the sound effects.
If you, yeah, exactly. Those are the two other things you would have to remove for me to be like, okay, now it's cool.
If you replace
Remember
every
when
scene
Kuro
Bloxs
got
is
turned?
in... Sorry, what?
They're asking if we remember when Kuro got turned into Legos.
Oh yeah, that was fun to edit. There's a little video diary compilation of me doing the animation on that for the patrons and YouTube members.
Woo! Yeah, join the Patreon or the YouTube members if you'd like to see it.
Indeed.
And also if you'd like to clap at you.
Right. And there's also the meta of that too. Like, I edited that. I put that in the video. I wrote those lines. So, like, if the hatred was really that deep, I wouldn't have even done that. So, like, yeah, I dislike him, but I'm not above joking around about it and whatnot.
Also wondering, how tall is Stroke, the rainbow cat alien?
Ooh.
That's not our alien, so we can't really say, can we?
No, I don't think so. He's 5'11". Everybody who doesn't have a height is 5'11".
That's my height.
They're all as tall as Kellen. They're 1 Kellen tall.
Our argument, like the first thing, guys, we did when we met up in Kuro's house, is we started saying like, wait, I'm 5'11". Wait, I'm 5'11", but it says on my driver's license. And I'm like, I went to the doctor and they measured me. And you're like, oh, I don't go to the doctor.
Yep. I haven't been to the doctor in so long. I might never do it again.
You probably should. I think we can probably turn off subscribers only mode because I'm already done with the questions here.
Well, that's just the chat, not the viewership.
Yeah, I'm saying like maybe we'll get more questions.
I'll try it. It's been that way for a year though. So just for like a frame of reference, but I'll see.
Okay.
I'll see.
All right.
Let's see.
Are Superstars energy discs superheat? Again, that's not one of ours, so we can't really say either way. If you ask about one of our aliens, we can say more about it, but not about commissioned aliens that we've made, but other or that you've redrawn, but other people made. All right, let's see how that works out.
Okay.
Which ones did you create? Well, if you go to Ben's Arsenal, you can look at all of there's a thing that lists whose playlists are whose. So any from our playlists, yeah.
Yes, indeedy.
Kuro, when will you be added to Fortnite? People
next
have been asking. Next season pass,
Yeah,
Kuro's
I'm
in there.
Don't you worry.
Wait, sub only mode was on the YouTube chat. Yes. Whatever happened to the 100 alien Ryan made when he joined the tank?
He probably didn't finish it.
Probably.
Yeah, but he would know. Right now, he's at NostalgiaCon in Texas.
NostalgiaCon Houston.
In Houston, Texas.
Christian Parrish asks, if you were to have a Tamaranian transformation, Starfire, then what would you name the transformation? I have a fan Tamaranian named Blastar. That's pretty good.
What about Fire?
Ben Starfire.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Ben Starfire.
I don't know. Tamaranians are kind of really similar to a bunch of N10 aliens already.
Yeah, maybe something with maybe Starbolt or something.
Sure,
Yeah.
that works. Kellen, I seriously can't wait to meet your 2 mystery aliens over the weekend. Yeah, me neither.
Oh, we gotta talk about those before we do the stream too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be home later tonight. We can talk about that.
Excellent.
I was putting together a design, what's it called? One of those boards, a design board.
Oh, good.
For
do you have Ryan's old concept art of the first one?
I do, but I don't. I think we went in a direction I didn't really want to go into with that. There are some parts about it I like, but I kind of want to stick closer to my original design.
Gotcha.
We'll talk about it more.
Yeah.
Like Ryan brought it in a great direction. That's a great interpretation. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, S-Dude says, if I were to name one, I'd call mine Limelight. That's pretty good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, Limelight. Yeah, so the first, the 2 mystery aliens, the first one is one that we've, that has been named in my, in my playlist for a while, and the second one is actually replacing replacing the other one that's been named for a while in my playlist, because I want to save one of them for the next playlist I do. Yeah. So the brand new one will be on Sunday, but the one that we're finally, putting together after, should I just say it?
No,
do you want to save the surprise for them? Yeah, they can wait.
It's tomorrow, right? Yeah.
It's tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have to wait. You guys have to wait. Okay. Another Minx fun fact. Since I'd imagine the Spacooby or Spacooby, is it Spacooby or Spacooby? Give me a Merriam-Webster pronunciation thing, Sketchy. Since I imagine the Minkxjitions to have magic-infused civilizations, Minx's species are seen pretty low since they can't use magic and not able to evolve much spiritually. Okay. That explains why we've never seen them before. Rick says, hey, Kuro, are you still doing the 5YL Ben and Danny promo artwork for 5YL?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'll be releasing those at an appropriate time. Those are ones I don't want to just drop. I want to wait till we're closer to the episode so that they're actually promoting something. So, yeah. But they're still there. In fact, most of them are done now. I worked on a lot of them off stream, so they made great progress.
All right. Which Ben 10 gimmick is your favorite? Classic or reboot? Classic.
What was classic?
Although I did, I don't know, just being a cool watch.
All right, yeah, that one.
The reboot made it so much more obvious that it was for toys. They didn't follow a story at all.
I didn't like the sound effects for the reboot Omnitrix at all.
Me neither. They sounded cheap, like toys.
Yeah.
But maybe that was by design.
It sounded like they held like a toy box up to the speaker and recorded that.
That's so mean, but so true. Yeah, I mean, I will say I liked I did like the reboot thing where they grew armor. That was kind of fun. I didn't like if the armor did different things. I would just prefer the armor to amplify the existing powers. I definitely like that more than Skurd. I don't think anybody likes Skurd.
Yeah, fuck Skurd. All my homies hate Skurd.
We all beat up on Skurd.
Yeah.
We jump Skurd. Wait, Rootwork is Orion alien. We can't really speak for that either.
Yeah.
If you do one from playlist 25 or from whatever Rob's
52.
playlist is, playlist 25, 52, and 47 are the ones that
It's
we
funny
can,
that our playlist numbers are inverted.
Oh yeah. Oh, I chose that after just because I like the number 25.
I chose mine.
I don't know what
the new 52 for DC.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what my next playlist is going to be. Maybe just 26. Just continue up from there
26.
if 26 isn't already taken. If not, I don't know. I'll look at which ones are available. There's also no reason we can't go higher than 100.
Yeah, we just did that for ease of viewability for the wiki, but if we ever did fill them all up, we'll just make the margins bigger.
Yep. Okay. What would you call a Kellen Goff transformation? Kellen.
Kellen.
It's just Ben Kellen.
Ben Kellen.
I don't know. What would you call me if I was an alien transformation? If I showed up as an alien transformation in your watch, what would you name me?
I would call you Voice Box.
You know what? I was actually just thinking of that too.
All right,
it's Voice Box. Cool. There is a new measurement system and it's called Kellen's. Yeah.
How many Kellens tall is your alien? My Kellen is only 3/7 Kellens.
Oh great. It's doing the fun thing again. It's doing the fun thing where I lost the signal again.
Oh, so fun.
Okay. Did you help with the designs or powers of the drawing matrix ultimates? I think that was all Ryan, right?
Yeah, sometimes he'd post them in our chat and ask for our opinions on stuff when he couldn't figure things out, but they were always like initially born from Ryan's ideas. Like we might be like, I like this more than this, but it's mostly, if not all, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
What am I looking for?
Voice Box goes hard. It's true.
Voice Box.
Playlist 69 is taken by Avery for obvious reasons.
Yes.
I
gotta open up my color samples, but I want to make sure I don't accidentally open up a spoiler.
Careful.
Careful.
Speaking of Skurd, will there be a Skurd counter for the breakdowns?
A
No.
Skurd counter? I mean, he's there
Why
for
would there...
10 episodes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You'll see him.
You'll be able to count on one hand, I promise.
Yeah. Well, two.
Can Salamander breathe fire with no oxygen?
With no oxygen. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Because it's... I mean, just because it's like plasma doesn't mean it doesn't need oxygen to burn. Kellen, would Kevin be able to beat Bumblebee in a car race? That's interesting. I feel like the inherent nature of Cybertronians makes them incredibly adaptable. Yeah. So whatever Kevin threw at Bumblebee, I don't know. I feel like even if it hit like once, even if it did hit once, it wouldn't again. Tough call. What does Bumblebee turn into? Is Camaro? That'd be the Camaro versus the Dodge Charger. Yeah, Meme Express says which Bumblebee though. Yeah, he turns into his Camaro. I don't know. They kind of have exact ability to upgrade themselves, like Kevin upgrades his car, albeit a bit slower. But yeah, Bumblebee's just feels like he'd be more adaptable on the fly. I feel like he'd have that going for him. Okay. Though some dragons can be seen breathing fire in space in the Vegeta and beyond.
Oh.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
Then I was wrong.
You don't know your own lore, huh?
Shit. Are they? Yeah. No. All right. Then they can. Sure. I totally forgot they showed up in the Vegeta and beyond. I was just thinking of Salamander.
Salamander, yeah. Are the 5YL Toku stars hydrogen based, like Olipop's theory?
What?
I mean, that could work, right?
What's that theory?
I don't know.
Like, what's the theory there?
What's Olipop's theory, Lisa? Would y'all rather have a Lego Ben 10 game or an Insomniac Ben 10 game? Insomniac.
Yeah.
Hard stop
sure.
all the way. Yeah. We would need an actual, like, proper, incarnation of Ben before I said, okay, let's do a Lego one. Because Lego one's just inherently parodies of everything they do,
Yeah.
Olipop theory is that Toku star made of hydrogen. Thank you, Modnar. We knew that part.
Okay.
What's the rest of it?
I don't know. I would say
Not the full theory part of it. Thank you, Modnar.
I'm gonna say no just to be safe.
Okay, fair enough.
No.
Well, in Alien Force, they said the fire was more like a laser, right? I guess, but wow. I don't know. I don't know Alien Force as well as you do.
I don't think they said laser. Hold on. Be Knighted Ben 10 transcript.
Lisa says that.
Control F.
Lisa
laser.
says that they're hydrogen based because cosmic storms are mostly hydrogen.
Yeah, they do say it's more like a laser. I'm not gonna lie. Like again, And Beyond is written by Ryan mostly, and whatever needs to be true, it's like holding a red ball behind your back and saying, "Is this ball blue?" Like, if you know the answer, like, why are you asking me?
Yeah, for real.
Like what are you like? What is this supposed to be?
Are you trying to catch Robin alive?
You absolutely.
Why are you trying to do that?
I mean, if you're trying to catch me slipping, you certainly could. I can definitely be wrong about a lot of things, but it sounds to me like you know the answer. I don't know what more I can do to elaborate on that.
Let's get some questions that have answers that you don't know. We would love to answer those. All right. Do you enjoy designing elemental alien transformations? I'm assuming that means like aliens made out of elements.
Kinda. I always, whenever I'm done drawing them, I like how they look, but they're always so frustrating to draw. To get right, like liquids. Like there's this one I did somewhat recently. I think it was like water spout or something. Let me make sure.
Lisa also says...
Yeah, I love how it came out, but like the logic of drawing the water was a little bit difficult. Same with like that fire orb thing. So it's like, it depends.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Lisa also says on top of cosmic storms being made of hydrogen, hydrogen metal is a real thing, which explains the metal parts. I don't know. I'm kind of warming up to it.
Well, 5-Whale Wavig doesn't have any metal parts, so just based on that alone, I'm gonna have to say no. Like, I picture Toku stars and 5-Whale are like this randomly occurring phenomenon where enough particles in minerals and space atmospheric things all combine together and form this like blobby, like egg yolk looking sphere. And over time, the cosmos of space incubate it, and it starts growing a humanoid shape. And then, like you're cooking an egg, the limbs like get harder and start cracking, and that's what forms the armor. But if the theory hinges on metals, then for 5-Whale it would be incorrect.
All right. What else we got? Hey, Kuro and Kellen, what's your favorite electric alien? I like Buzzshock. I also like Feedback.
I'll second that. Why not?
Shock Squatch is cool too.
Yeah.
Amphibian is also cool. I like electric aliens a lot. Commission Kuro for a liquid mercury alien. Alien Steel says he's writing down what you wrote about Tokustar Birth.
Excellent. It might be on the wiki too, because I've had this theory for a while. Actually, is it on the wiki? Gotta check. Giant cosmic storms consisting of vast amount of electricity, charged storm clouds in the center, flight sphere, liquid. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's on the wiki.
Waving wiki.
Yeah. So that's how I see the 5-Whale Toku stars, but the 5-Whale one specifically. Like, I wouldn't even say that's how I see the canon Toku stars, because they clearly look very different and operate very differently.
Leave I put it there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can a hypothetical ultimate or a more powerful lodestar be able to control the iron in blood? Sure. That's probably the next logical step. I can agree to that. More questions, my friends. More questions. We will answer.
We want to spread our knowledge with the world.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us put our knowledge in front of you. Does the void pull the dark matter from his brain, or just oh? Well, that's Orion aliens.
Yeah,
I
could at least say not his brain, just like his being, like it's part of him, and then he, like, maybe it's like hair, sort of, where it's like, you know, grown out of him, but you can inconsequentially cut your hair.
Do you love money? I like comfort.
Yeah.
I like that money helps me not worry about some things. Do I like money inherently? Not really.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's this? Sorry. What would you call a Discord transformation from My Little Pony? Probably Discord.
Mix and
Pretty
match.
good already. Yeah, mix and match. Pretty good. Favorite alien from each series? Goodness. I like Buzzshock from the first one. I don't know. Lodestar. I like Lodestar from the second one. I also like Nanomech, but that's Ultimate Alien. I like Amphibian from Ultimate Alien, and then I like Feedback from Omniverse. I don't know if you wanted to do that. It's cool if not.
Electric alien from every series?
No, they weren't favorite alien from every series.
Oh.
Most of my favorites are just electric.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of mine are fire ones. I like Heat Blast, Swamp Fire, Fast track, grab attack. And then the reboot, let's say Surge. Let's give him some love.
Okay. I like Shock Rock from the reboot. Alright. Kuro and Kellen, do you think the reboot handled their gimmicks in terms of appearances better than the Ultimates, including Omninaut? I would have to watch the whole reboot to make that decision, but they certainly used it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx, that's crazy.
Big Jinx.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's true, it's true.
It's true.
It is true. Shit, I'm not going to be able to have lunch before this next session.
Oh man, do you want to leave right now and go eat? That's okay.
I can stay in the car. I just can't read the chat if I'm driving.
That's okay. I can look up and read the chat.
Okay, I'll just go to like a grocery store.
Go eat some food.
All right, I am taking my eyes off the chat now. I wish we had another person in here to read the chat now. Is Hershey doing it? Hershey's at his job.
Yeah. Oh. What would Toku Stars taste like? Probably like unsalted beef jerky.
I think they'd taste like tinfoil. Just chewing tinfoil. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay. Going to
Quick, ask all the questions now that he's not looking.
Fuck! Just screams fuck over and over until you stop. That's so weird. Okay.
What alien would you say
I'm
would
also not-
benefit for more powers? Fast track.
For more powers?
Yeah, I would give fast track the stuff we gave him in And Beyond. I would emphasize the super strength, which he does have, but they don't really play it up. And I would give him enhanced smelling and hearing, and make him like a hunter alien. Like when Ben's like looking for somebody, he'd use fast track to hunt them down.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm about to cut out a bit.
That's okay.
I'll answer it after I'm out of this parking garage.
Gotcha. I like how 5YL Waybig talks like an OG, but with a deep bass kaiju voice. Yeah, we wanted him to sound massive, so when Sobolov agreed to do Waybig, it was the perfect piece. Like he sounds like he could eat a planet like a pill. Oh. Do Toku Stars have blood or energy in their veins? I'm not even sure they have veins. Potentially. I could see that. But it wouldn't be like the blood that we know. Like maybe it's like star juice or something. Or plasma. Maybe they bleed plasma. That would be pretty cool. Didn't he voice Reboot Upgrade? Yeah, so it's weird, because I want to consider him like a Ben 10 Legacy voice actor, but he's not reprising his own role. But he still is, like, part of the Ben 10 Legacy. So it was really neat having him on just for that. And we got a couple more surprises lined up for you in a similar vein, so to speak. But we certainly don't want to jump the gun and spoil it. Yeah, plasma blood sounds plausible. Yeah, plasma blood. It's pretty cool. Over on Twitch, what do you guys want from the new Ben 10 comic in terms of art? I want it to look really good. If it's a comic, I don't want them to phone it in. There's a lot of Ben 10 comics where they're just tracing over renders. I don't really care for the shade of purple. They're just tracing over like pre-existing renders, or you could just tell it's a job for the artists. Which is fair, but Ben 10 is a very visual show to me. I feel like you gotta have an artist who wants to, if not emulate like a Ben 10 style, at least give it the same type of visual care and treatment. Like Derek truly loved every ounce of visual flair he could put into Ben 10. I'd want the artist to have the same passion Derek does. Hello. Hello. Whiskers in the dark. Oh, he was back for a second. Kellen will return shortly. Oh. Thoughts on Glitch from the reboot? Is a very cool concept. I think he didn't really do much outside of the episode he was created in, because doesn't he then just turn into a car? I'd have to learn more about Glitch. Oh, hello?
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, so going back to Way Big, Sobolov already sounded really bassy and stuff, but I wanted to give it that extra oomph. So to make anything sound more bassy, all you have to do is take the audio.
All you have to do is, and then he cuts out. That's so funny.
You're playing with it at the same time, cuts out all of the high end and makes it completely bassy. So then you have two playing at the same time, but one of them is just the subwoofer sound. And then of course, normalizing the different volumes of the bass thing for like plosives and stuff, so that it doesn't get more bassy for like a second. Just making it so that everything is level, you know?
That's a good tip, yeah, because if you add all the effects directly on the raw file, then it could get really muddy. That's how a lot of Aliens, their effects are in Omniverse. They have the regular play, and then they add the effects to a track underneath, right?
Yeah, they do a thing in Reaper called, I think it's called a noise gate, where you have a solid sound just playing, you know, like not really modulating at all, just, you know, playing the same thing. Then you, when you put the noise gate on it, it automatically reads the waveforms so that it'll get louder with the waveforms. That under file of, like, say if you put like, say, cracking bones under a VO file, and then you put you shared the gate between the two, and you put a noise gate on it, it would make it so that you can only hear the bones. The volume of the bones cracking lowers and raises according to how loud the VO track is. So it makes it sound like they're happening at the same time.
You know what, that reminds me of a question for you I have. So is it just like a voice actor thing to know this much about the technicalities too, or is this also just a special interest of yours?
I had to learn a lot about it early because, you know, especially when you're making content and stuff, a lot of it is just going to be like, wait, sorry, hold on. I might be going the wrong way here. No, I'm going the right way. I learned a lot about it. That you can add effects if the client wants it, even though that's kind of few and far between. Usually they have someone to do that. But I'd say it started as necessity for doing the VO thing, but it became more and more special interest learning all of this stuff for me, just because I don't know, it's interesting. and I think I'm confident in saying I know more about audio editing than the average voice actor.
Yeah, you seem to know quite a bit. It's very impressive. So, because I know everyone knows like some standards, but you know quite a lot.
It helps a lot, but it's also when you're in a session and you know what they could do to make it like sound good and easier for everybody, but they're not. You just sort of have to hold your tongue and just suffer in silence because it's like you can't correct them. They're the ones getting paid for it. They're the professionals. So just smile. That's I'd say the downside to it, but but yeah. Sorry, I'll stop bragging. Teehee.
It's all. Have you seen Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
That reminds me of that scene where Ron Swanson goes to like Home Depot or something, and he's looking around, and one of the workers comes up to him, and he's like, "Can I help you, sir?" And he's like, "I know more than you," and just keeps walking.
I know more than you. Like, I wish more places use this trick. I'm not going to say who does and who doesn't, but you can save takes so easily. If you want to mix and match takes, you don't have to do the fade out thing. You just cut in and out on a consonant, a hard consonant. Like if you have an S, beautiful. You just do a hard cut on the S with the first part of the S for the first part of the file you want, and the second part of the S for the second file you want, and then if you put them together, you don't even need a fade. It just sounds like the same S. Or you can do the same for T or C or something that uses like teeth or something that's not a vowel. And you could save so many takes that way, but most people will just do them over and over until it sounds like something like they do it right on the whole take.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, that's a good tip.
TY. What else we got?
Let's see. Is there a limitation to commissioning ledger domain transformations? Yes, it can't affect the hierarchy or the natural progression of the kingdom. Like if you're trying to commission one where like this species was royalty once, we can't do that. But they can just exist there and be denizens. They could have some type of significance, like, oh, if you go out in the wilds, you might run into one of these. But if you're like one of these lives at Charmcaster's house, we can't do that just to protect the story.
I would also say avoid making them like really powerful or any kind of specific power that could invalidate the method of which a plot went. Like, this alien is able to like I don't know, something. This alien can learn any spell immediately. It's like, okay, then why didn't they find them to do this? So like that's just an example, but something like, if you're going to make a ledger domain alien, either make them like the same power level as everyone else, or have them do something really specific that wouldn't completely like derail any plot that's come before. Which is why it's so tough to make a ledger domain alien canon, because that's stuff we have to worry about.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. Just don't screw around with the lore.
Yeah, not every alien has to be overpowered.
Yeah.
I like this one because it has a lot of weaknesses and it counterbalances. Like, if every alien was like atomics, then why didn't Ben use those instead of like accelerate or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah.
Power scaling's weird.
Kuro, what's your favorite
And,
anime Kellen is in? Well, probably My Hero Academia, because I watched that one specifically to get to your character, and I kind of fell off when he got defeated.
Cool.
What other animes were you in? I watched a couple episodes of one that you sent me.
Akudama Drive.
No, I'm not sure if I should talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's Attack on Titan. There's
One Punch
Sasaki and
Man.
Mia.
Yeah.
There's
that's...
I was in One Punch Man for like one episode.
Yeah, but I like the anime. I like One Punch Man. I got a One Punch Man poster in my living room. Black Clover.
Cool, that works.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Black
Yeah, these
Clover's
are all.
cool.
I'm looking at your Wikipedia. Yeah, these are all animes like I hear are really really good, but again like anything I can't like casually listen to is very hard for me to watch.
Fair.
Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. You were in that?
Recently, yeah, there's debate right now whether this is season 2 of the original show or just a new series continuation, because it's called New Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, but IMDb is treating it like season 2, and that is just happening right now.
I liked when you were in Playmobil the movie.
Thank you. That was like that was such a fun one. That was like one of the last group sessions that I ever got to have. You know, one of the last ensemble sessions.
And then the whole voice acting
And then there were
world
10.
changed.
Yeah. And then everybody realized, we don't have to work around everyone. Wait, why am I stopping? Everyone realized we don't have to work around all of the actors' schedules if we just get them all individually. Yes, the acting might not be as fun, but it works better on a production schedule.
Yeah. Think
Like,
of
okay.
the money.
Fair enough.
Have you done a group one since? Like that was really the last one?
Gujitsu might have been after that. I did Gujitsu. I did that one. I can't remember any other group sessions otherwise, which that's a shame.
Oh well. Yeah, we tried to do some for the motion comic too, but it just
didn't
it's so
make sense.
hard. Yeah, it's so hard to get everyone together.
Yeah, so picture that, but for big Hollywood actors. It just won't work.
Yeah.
So, any other questions?
Yes. Did you get to work with Wes Ball, and what was that like?
What?
That's the question. Do you know a Wes Ball?
The name sounds familiar. Is that the Playmobil movie guy?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
If so, then yeah, he was the director.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Yeah, he was nice. He let me do my thing. I can't remember anything significant about him otherwise.
Were you in Planet of the Apes?
I was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
I did the gorilla sounds for the main gorilla guy, Silva. That was a lot of fun. That was my last session before Christmas 2023, 4? One of those. It was my last session of the year. That's all I remember. So I went extra hard.
What alien would you say never had a bad design?
Good question. Never?
Never.
I mean, we did a design video.
Yeah.
A design critiquing video that could probably answer this. But
I'd say Water Hazard. Water Hazard always looks good.
That's true. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah. When Atomics cracks his knuckles, does it sound like bombs going off?
Oh my god. Little cherry bombs, maybe.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll head back over to Twitch again. What y'all got for me? Who's your favorite Marvel villain? Oh no. Did I lose him again? He might have died, folks. This could have been it. Oh no. What other colors do Toku stars come in? I like to think of variety colors like orange and dark blue. Yeah, I'd say they can be multicolored because like they have multicolored cosmic storms. So perhaps like whatever type of color is very prominent in their storms is what tints their skin through like light refraction. Wouldn't it be freaking crazy if Kellen just got hit by a car right now, like live on stream, and that's why he cut out? Y'all were here to witness it. Oh well. He died instantly. Yeah, complete death. Shit. If this was true and I was joking about it, that would be wild. Ugh. I kind of like Albedo's genetic alteration abilities. Is there a limit to how he can turn into organic, inorganic, cosmic? No limit we've really seen so far. There's like some Omnitrix rules, but I feel like they always get broken for one reason or another. Like the Omnitrix literally created Nanomech. Like it made a brand new species.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's anything like there's, oh, hello. I was joking about you dying in a car crash.
Yeah. If I actually died in a car crash, would you feel bad for joking about it?
Yes, I would immediately get off the stream and then probably delete this stream and then think about what I did for the rest of my life.
What if you didn't find out for like days after? You're like, where did Kellen go?
God. Oh. I'd probably fly.
I like putting my friends through. I like putting my friends through morbid hypotheticals for fun.
You were doing that the whole time. You were like, what if like a tiny Mario broke into your house and started bouncing around and breaking everything in your kitchen? I'm like, I don't know. I tried to catch him.
I was like, okay, legitimately, like you have all this shit like hanging off of the walls and stuff. You have all of this. What if what if a tiny man just started jumping around and like knocking everything over? Would you try to catch him or would you just let it happen?
I would try to catch him. I'd have to.
And do more damage? What if he got out? What if he was like a fly?
I can't just sit there and let it happen. I'd feel like I'd have to do something. I can't just sit there and watch Mario jumping around breaking my stuff.
Okay, but would you try to catch him or would you shoo him out like a fly? Or would you try to like get him in a cup? How would you try to catch him?
I have that really big pot in my kitchen that I make stews with. I'd probably get that and try to trap him underneath.
Okay. Here's another question.
Okay.
What if he stopped doing it, but then he scuttled under the oven and he stayed there? Would you try to get him out?
Yeah, I'd get the tongs that I use for my grill, like the foot-long tongs, and try to like grab him and pull him out.
What if he grabbed them and pulled them in? Now you don't have them anymore.
Shit, then I'd just camp outside of the stove. I'd be like, you're not getting off this easy. I'll wait you out. You're gonna have to come out sometime.
Wouldn't you send Mochi or Bruce after him?
Oh, they would not care.
They hunt spiders.
Spiders, yeah. But I mean, like a 1.5 foot tall bouncy Italian man.
No, he wouldn't be 1.5 feet. He'd be like half a foot.
Oh. Maybe.
Even smaller.
In that case, they'd probably be naturally interested and come check it out.
That's what I figure.
Yeah. You're like, Oh my god. Mario in a menacing voice. It's me, Mario.
No, but he's so small, he'd be like, "It's me, it's me, woohoo, 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 woohoo."
Someone said, why does Kuro have such a
And then he
deep
knocks
voice?
over. Why does Kuro have such a deep voice?
Yeah. It's because of my balls.
Because his balls
Yeah. They be swinging.
to and fro. He ties
Yeah.
them in a knot.
Yeah, hey, if you didn't want to know, don't ask.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
How big do you think Toku stars can grow? I like to think they're like lobsters and they can keep growing till they die. Yeah, I mean, if they're in like an open enough space, especially... So there are some crew statements out there that say Toku stars can change size. I'm not sure if I believe it, but if that were true, then that would support your theory even more. Because they're already changing sizes. So like, what if Ben became way big in like the vast ocean of space? Could way big be like 1,000 feet tall? Maybe.
Maybe.
He'd have to change his name to Super Big. I'm ginormous. What are the limitations to commissioning a ledger domain transfer? We just had a whole conversation about that, perhaps about 20 minutes ago. So if you rewind a little bit, you'll get your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some questions that people, like, we answer and people just ask it again.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, what's the disconnect there?
Yeah.
Are they
you
just
all asking and leaving the stream?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah. Cats.
How's it coming along?
Pretty good. I'm on the shading now. The way I did the whiskers, I think, are sticking out a bit too much. They're not blending into the image as well as I thought. Well, actually, hold on. I think I know how to fix that. What if I rasterize the layer style so that the inside drop shadow was part of the base layer, and then I added on a smaller gradient that's a lot darker than the base color. Ooh, too dark. Not bad. I think that fixed it.
Not bad.
Not bad. Hey, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
That's
Hey,
fantastic.
hey, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic. Oh my god. You know what's crazy? Remember how I sent you a clip of somebody saying that? Like, just in something I was watching?
Yeah.
Immediately after the
Those
very
are-
next line, and I wish I recorded it, he said, okay, so here's the thing. Like, it was back to back. I was like, no! I thought that was so freaking funny, but I already sent the first clip. I was like, alright.
My
whatever.
intervention.
Yeah.
Funny.
Oh, man. What's the height of this alien? I don't know. Let me check. It might
Hey,
be-
Sketchy, what's the height of this alien?
Oh, 3 feet. The doc did say. Thanks, Doc.
Ah.
No problem, Kuro. And if you need to know anything else, just ask your friendly Google Doc. Goodbye now.
The neighborhood Google Doc.
Yeah, the neighborhood Google Doc. It is 6 minutes till the end of the stream. So we'll take maybe like 3 more questions or so. Juniper Lee or American Dragon Jake Long? Which show is better? I don't think I saw much of Juniper Lee, so I'm gonna have to say Jake Long. I thought that was a great show, though. Jake Long was pretty great. You ever seen either of them?
What? Sorry, what was it? It just cut back in. What was the question?
American Dragon or Juniper Lee?
I watched more of Juniper Lee than American Dragon. So I guess Juniper Lee by default. But American Dragon always looked really cool.
I just said the exact opposite. That's crazy. I was like, I've seen more Jake Long, so that, but that's funny.
I didn't hear that at all.
Didn't they both have like a gray pug voiced by John DiMaggio?
That would be so funny if that was true.
Did Juniper Lee have a gray dog voiced by John DiMaggio? Because I know Jake did.
I mean, Jake the dog is voiced by John DiMaggio.
That's true. He's got that dog in him.
Okay, finally out of the valley there. So hopefully I'll stay on signal.
What do you like about the aliens you don't like? I think Bloxs had some pretty good combat scenes. Like, what do you like about the aliens you don't like? Like, I don't like Bloxs, but I feel like he had some pretty good fight scenes. I'll give him that. I don't like Astrodactyl. No, there's no redeem.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. Yeah, I have more redeeming qualities for Bloxs than Astrodactyl. That's actually kind of funny.
Bloxs, I like Bloxs. His I don't know how he uses his powers. Like, the nature of the powers is actually pretty cool. It's just like, it's the way that they're put together that's like kind of meh.
Yeah.
You know, Astrodactyl's name is cool.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. That counts. Do you like Atomics? How do you feel about Atomics?
I didn't mind him. I liked his powers. I just thought he was way too powerful. But I guess there's just going to be some aliens like that. See, when an alien is too powerful like that, there's got to be some kind of downside to it, or else why didn't they just use that one all the time?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Now let's flip it. What don't you like about Buzzshock in feedback?
Let's see. I don't like that we never really saw Did we ever really see any weaknesses, like true weaknesses for feedback?
I mean, he got ripped out of the Omnitrix by malware, but that's more of an Omnitrix thing than...
Yeah, no, I'm talking like feedback. Did we ever see him weak to anything? Like, I imagine rubber, but or something like I don't like when an alien's just all powerful, you know? It's boring.
I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think he's ever... Has he ever lost a fight? Huh. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I think he always wins.
He's like The Rock.
Yeah.
I
don't like how feedback reminds me of Dwayne Johnson.
I'm not really a fan of Buzzshock's voice in Omniverse. I thought it was pretty dang cool for original series. Other than that, can't really think of much for him.
Yeah. I don't like how underutilized Swampfire's plant abilities were. Like, he only really created vines and seeds and stuff. Like, I felt like he could have done so much cooler things with his plant powers. And I don't like his blossom form. And,
yeah.
Yeah. Can you smell what feedback is cooking? Alright. We got one more minute, so I'll take one more question. So let's make it a banger.
Let's make it a banger.
This won't count, but I am going to answer this question. Did you finish yesterday's drawing? I was so invested. Yes, sort of. It's there's one last thing I could tell y'all. It's about the Omnitrix placement. That I wanted to ask the commissioner about. I sent them an email and they haven't responded. So until they do, I'm gonna hold off on it. All right, a real last question. Let's see. Trying to move my monitor so I can see better. You know what? Let's take this one right here. It's a nice little casual one, actually. What soda do you drink? Kellen, I'll let you go first.
I love me some root beer. I love Grape Crush. I love Boylan's Cream. Dr. Pepper is always good. What about you?
I really don't drink that much soda. I drink soda maybe like 3-4 times a year. It's mostly either water, seltzer, or alcohol.
Okay.
If ginger ale counts, then ginger ale. Would ginger ale count as a soda?
It does.
Then ginger ale.
It absolutely.
Yeah. I like ginger ale.
Cool.
All right, so I will be finishing up Minkxjition within the next couple of hours or so, or early tomorrow. I'll try to get it done by tomorrow. But we'll be back again at 2 p.m. EST tomorrow for Kellen's first mystery alien. Until then, you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing on our social medias or join the Discord for some fun community interaction. You could also get exclusive streams, special updates, and fun rewards if you join our Patreon or YouTube membership starting at only $1 a month. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, keep it fizzy.